Hey guys, happy here in Chicago. It's Saturday. It's not 172. Um, we haven't done one of these in a very long time. There's a big reason for that, and I will discuss that at a later time. This isn't the time nor the place, but I do just want to say this channel is going to be much, 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 much more active. I do guarantee and I promise that. I don't know if this reinvigorated me, but, not a good week. What was supposed to be a big celebratory week in pro wrestling took a turn in a tragic way this week. We had the passing of the great Terry Funk. And then, a shock to many, the passing of Wyndham Rotunda, a.k.a. Bray Wyatt. That at the age of 36. I want to say phenomenal reporting by Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful. Who I consider a colleague, a friend. We don't talk as much. We follow each other on Twitter. We'll send messages here and there. But Sean did a great job. Kudos to the Rotunda family for letting Sean release what happened. We've seen the good and the bad of the pro wrestling community this week. Thank you to everyone watching. Leave a question or a comment. If you have any, leave them. Subscribe to the channel if you want. This channel is going to be more active. We could talk about the creative genius, all the great segments, stuff with John Cena, Seth Rollins, The Undertaker, the Wyatt family, The Fiend, and sitting there watching all these videos, seeing talent, talk about them on social media, and the guy was a pure genius. You don't get that often anymore in the world of wrestling. He's your old school genius. He knew how to get you on the mic, and that's the old school way. You draw money by you draw money and get people to watch by holding that microphone in your hand and just letting it go. Doing vignettes. That's how you get people in. Whether the match is good after that is irrelevant. You already got them in. He was a one of a kind. I don't know if we're going to see someone like that again. You've seen the pro wrestling world come all in one. Not just the WWE. Great job by AEW. Great job by Impact. All the talent across all the promotions throughout the world. And then we get to Friday. I wake up, go about my day, I see this stuff about an interview Paul White did with Denise Salcedo. And I'll make clear, I've seen Denise at shows. I follow her on Twitter. I think she's a good follow. She did an interview, and she asked a question to Paul White about the passing of Bray Wyatt, memories, and so on and so forth. And you could tell it was rough on Paul. he handled it. He answered the question, and you could tell he was choked up. And also Kenny McIntosh from Inside the Ropes, who just, me and him just started following each other. I don't know how we were not following each other. Don't know how we weren't following each other. But I'm glad me and Kenny are. I respect the heck out of that site. I think they do amazing, amazing, amazing work. And make sure you guys give them a follow, because Kenny McIntosh does what he's done. He's built a nice little empire for himself out in the UK. But they did right in asking those questions. You have to ask. It's the role of the journalist. And shame on people for discrediting them for asking the question. They asked the question that people, as a reporter, people want to know. You got to think about what you want to know, not what us as the journalists want to know. It's all about what the people want to know, the consumer. I know I got a degree in journalism. It's not about what we want to hear. It's what you want to hear. It's a shame that the people on social media who just have nothing better to do than sit and just criticize. Those that can't, criticize. Those that are jealous, criticize. Envious, criticize. Yeah, I used to be one of them, but you know what? As Sean Ross Sapp eloquently put it yesterday, put in the work. You can do it too. Just got to be willing to put in the work. I know I have. Denise has, Kenny has, Sean has. A lot of great people have. It's journalism. Sorry for all the noise in the back. I don't know what's going on in my neighborhood. Craziness this morning. But we should be celebrating life, not criticizing a reporter for doing her job. A question you never want to have to ask, but it's a question that has to be asked. So if you don't like her, block her, mute her. Don't even bother with her. Don't follow her. If that's your cup of tea. Quick thoughts on Smackdown. I can go make eggs. WWE could not have done a better job. Amazing. The tribute, everyone, all the talent out front at the beginning of the show, right on the entryway. The video was amazing. I cried. I'm afraid to admit it. 42 years old, I'll cry. It's okay to cry. I cried hard. The rocking chair at the end of that segment was amazing. You could see it was hard for talent to get out there and do their thing. And I commend every piece of talent that showed up to work. All the employees of the WWE who showed up. I talked to some people there, and that one hit home. A lot of disappointed people in the office. A lot of disappointed talent. Not disappointed, but sad. A lot of sadness. Take away disappointment. A lot of sadness. But I do commend everyone that showed up there last night. And even look to tomorrow, all in. The talent that's they have that heavy heart, knowing they lost a brother. And I'm about to cry now. When I thought that it was the right main event with LA Knight and Finn Balor, I thought the reasoning of that, perfect. Something you don't think about, but in a situation like this, it was well thought out and well done, and kudos to Paul Levesque for that, because that was awesome. I see people criticizing that hardcore match. Not the time or place. We got better things to criticize, and they made the decision. It wasn't a wrong decision. And you don't like it, don't watch. But I thought it was extremely tasteful. A great promo by Cody, remembering Terry Funk. But yeah, So we're at about 10 minutes. I'm going to be done here. I'm about to cry. These are rough. But, yeah. I'm not even going to talk about... man, I'm at a loss for words. I really am. I'm usually not. But in this situation, let's remember just one key thing. And this is the most important thing, and this isn't getting talked about enough. There are 4 children. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will not get when they wake up each morning, they are not able to go give their father a hug and a kiss and tell him that they love him. So you want to sit and bash reporters for doing their job, asking the necessary questions. Think about those 4 adorable children who will no longer get to see their father every day. Give them hugs and say, I love you. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a lot more stuff. All in tomorrow. I'm going to be putting some videos I've been doing. A lot of cool stuff coming up. Guys, we're going to get back rocking and rolling, but I wanted to do this today because it's just a tragedy. It sucks. I'm going to give your kids a hug, give them a kiss, and I will talk to you guys later.